Day 218. We have now read all 4 of the Gospels. We read the book of Acts, which is the story of the early church. We read Paul's letters first that he wrote to the churches, and then he wrote to individuals. We have written Hebrews, this beautiful letter that just tells us that Jesus is better. And now we move into the next section of the New Testament, which are the letters written by the other apostolic writers. The first of which is, of all people, James, the brother of Jesus. You will remember from the Gospels that James was not initially a Jesus follower. Him and his brothers were critical, even teasing of Jesus in his ministry. But here something has clearly happened. And James has not only become a Jesus follower, he has become a leader, perhaps even the leader of the church in Jerusalem. James chapter 1. As soon as we read this, we realize this letter is different to many of the other New Testament letters in the sense that it's not a letter with a specific message that's carrying throughout the whole letter. It is, in a sense, the New Testament equivalent of the book of Proverbs. It is a number of wisdom statements and a number of instructions. You must, things that we should do. I really enjoyed James. I think I would have gotten along well with him because he is an action guy. He is a doer. We should be doers of the word, not just hearers. And that comes through in his writings. He mentions to us here that trials are good. Trials test and reveal our character, and God will lead us into trials. Temptations are bad. Temptations are not from God. Temptations are what entice us to sin, and God is never behind an enticement for you or me to sin and to miss his purposes. One could use the phrase that James uses here to be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, as a template for the whole book of James. And we will look at that as we go through the rest of the chapters. And then he mentions religion. Religion has gotten a bad reputation in church, and it really shouldn't. Religion is actually a beautiful thing, a pure word. We should redeem that word. And he says, pure religion, which is beautiful, is demonstrated in 3 ways. It's demonstrated in our speech, our verbal culture. It's demonstrated in how we demonstrate mercy and how we care for those around us, especially those who are unable to care for themselves. And then true religion is demonstrated in our purity, how we keep ourselves from sin. Yes, Jesus has washed our sin away, but nevertheless, we live in such a way that we are drawn towards God and away from sin.